Hello and welcome to a new episode of Comfy Cozy Completionist with your girl Lorelei. It looks like we are not able to sleep at this time of day because it's light outside, so I guess we in the last episode spent the whole night working, so we do have time to think about what we are going to be doing next. We have been hunting for some wild to no avail. We have been hunting for fortresses to no avail. We have not found a bloodstone as of yet. We still do have some trophies to be gathering. We need another bear, another whale. We do need a second stone trophy. So those biomes are not completed because we are missing things here. And then looking on the map, we have been running around in the ashland a lot and clearing out putrid holes to find a Wegweiser for a mystic location. Haven't found that. And no bloodstone. So we will have to do some more ashlands running around things. We will have to do some more fishing. And yeah, there is a lot to be doing to find that stupid bloodstone that we will need to upgrade our Black Forge here. So now the time is right to go sleep. We're gonna go do the sleeping. And then I think we're gonna do 1 day of housekeeping chores. That is all the forest stuff. That is duplicates. Let me put the duplicates to a side. Maybe like that. That's the mistlands, that's the plains, that's the mountains. We are missing one from the swamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There is 9. We are missing one from the swamp still, the hammer. Okay, let's get to sleep. And then we're gonna be doing some housekeeping scores around all of the bases. We're gonna check in if we got enough wood and fine wood and all of that things. And then we might go back to the ashlands and try to get that next fortress. The wood is a little on the low side here. Fine wood and also the regular wood. I think we're gonna be eating some of the cheaper food. That is plenty enough to run around and do some chores. And then we're gonna go first, I think, to do some wood chopping. I think over in Valheim we still have some wood to be chopped. There is the fine wood. I think we're gonna go for the... well, we should have brought the axe. You can't chop wood without an axe, can ya? Replenish the fine wood supplies and the wood supplies, and then we're gonna go look at the plains and probably make more coal and make more... is it here? No, where is my axe? Ah, there it is. Not quite sure we should be running around without a pickaxe, but it is what it is. It's getting a little bit tedious in the ashlands with not finding the Wegweiser for the mysterious location and clearing out putrid hole after putrid hole and not finding the bloodstone. I do hope the next fortress will end this long hunt. It's like the 7th episode we were hunting for a bloodstone. And never had happened that it took me so long to get bloodstone. But sometimes the RNG is just against you. Okay. Why can't I hit that? First time we are full. Can't carry anymore. I'm gonna just get all of the logs and then we're gonna collect all of that, and I think that is enough for now. Also, I think we have to go back to looking at some meadows where we have not yet been, because the birthday update came out. At the time of you seeing this, it will be a few days ago, a few weeks ago. And we have to go and find the new axe heads that are in the game now. And we can make new decorations and a new head too. You know what? I'm gonna use the lift portal to get all of that up there. So we are still not done getting all the things that came with the Call to Arms update. And now we have another update that brought new things into the game, and we have to try and get that. That is a lot of fun. Okay, that is that, and then put that here and that here, repair everything. And we go to... Oh, wait a bit, we have to bring the last remaining bit of wood too. Can take that to the meadows. Not the meadows, the plains, and get the kilns going again and all of that. Let's see. Ooh, we got a lot of coal in here. Can't even get all of that. Okay, we're gonna put... Oh wait, that is stupidness. We do have... We do have the blast furnaces up and not the normal ones, the smelters. We should probably do some rearranging here to get all of the smelters. and have the smelters up instead of the... And we cannot even place that anymore. All is full here. Okay, let's have some... Let's chart skulls. Where is the coal? There. That's better. And then we're gonna get 25 in here. Make more coal. And then we're gonna put some more in here. There should be more lying around there. That. And those can go in here and make that burn again. Some more barley. And we're gonna collect all of that. There is that. Do we need to replant? I'm not quite sure, but I don't want those in here. Like maybe 20 would be good in here. And then we just keep the other 2 out here. Okay, let's see. 20 of those I want to have in the box. We planned 15. Ten, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 20 for the box for safekeeping. 50 for putting in the windmill. Okay, this is looking good. Yeah, we could be switching out the blast furnaces for some regular smelters. So we could smelter down all of that jazz. That should be working. Let me pick that up. So, like that. That's only 18. Okay, we need that fine wood here, and we need that here because... Wait, let me see. That one... Oh, 10. 10 iron, okay. That takes 10 iron to make a blast furnace. So 6 and 4. That's 10. And we do the same thing with that here. And get another one of those going. And then that is the second blast furnace with that. And we're gonna have 10 of those. What am I carrying? Too many things here. Okay. Gonna have another coal blob there. And another one. So now we can remove that one. And have another smelter going, and then at some point we are going to revert that back. So that 20 and then 10. So this is gonna be another 10. To go in here. Gonna get the other stuff smeltered. And those go back here. Okay, okay, okay. That's done. Nice, and we're gonna take 5 and take them home for sign making if need be. And we've got that last one is done. 20. Ugh, that did not work out. 20 and 10. I'm gonna do some iron smeltering here. Okay, so we swapped out 3 of the regular blast furnaces for the regular smelters, and we have the stuff in here for those 3. Everything is so full here. Gotta smelter all of that down eventually. Cool. So we're gonna take that home. And get it boxed up. And then we're gonna have to look at the map and see where we might find unexplored meadows, because this is a very, very old world. We might be hard pressed to even find the new axe heads, because it has been played so long, and we have been playing so long in this world that we might not even have any left here. Okay. All of that is repaired, all of that is repaired. Got all the blobs there. I wonder, we never made the bombs for the lava. There is lava blob thingies too. think we're gonna make one just to put it there. 10 sulfur, 10 proustite, and 1 corked vial. Do we have corked vial? Yes, we do. We do have proustite and sulfur. I think we only make one and put it up there on display for now. I think we do need an item stand to place those. One more nail. That should be sufficient. Item stands. That one. The lava bomb goes here. And the bile bomb goes here. Okay, now we've got all the bombs here on display, and the bile bombs and all the lava bombs and all of that. Good. Nice. And then we need that in here somewhere. Okay. And we should get some of that stuff here on armor stands, I think. Just because we can. That is the carapace. And that is the flaw metal, and we are wearing the ask stuff. We cannot upgrade any of that further without that stupid bloodstone. Okay, that is getting in here. That is for fires. That is for a stone cutter. Like that is the stone cutter here. Not quite sure how to do that. Not quite sure how to go about it, because it is getting increasingly difficult to find more places. Let's have a look at the map and see where we might go to find some meadows that we have not seen yet. All of that here is Black Forest. We have been around here and here. It's gonna be really difficult to find meadow biome without being explored already on this old world. Okay, we're gonna have to find out where we left our boat, if we left it anywhere, but first we're gonna go and do some sleeping. All of that is... okay, all of that is filled. We're gonna have a short break here. I'm gonna be right back. So, let's sleep, and then we go feast, and go back to the Ashlands and see if we can find ourselves another putrid hole, another fortress. Gonna have to bring a stonecutter, of course, again. We're gonna have to make more feasts again, too. Day 605, my gosh. Okay, we're gonna go with this and this. And we're gonna bubble up. Just to be sure. And then that should be the portal we are going next. 31 is prepared. I sure do hope we don't get lots of mobs again here. It has been such a hassle around these parts. We killed a lot of stuff here. Okay, let me get some of that in the chest here. Oh, look at all of that. Okay, we are going to get that home real quick. Just drop it off because we cannot even carry all of that. And we are going to be needing a lot of gray stone for building. Okay, let's drop the gray stone on this side and all of that jazz on that side. Just gonna go pick up things around these places here because look at all of that. So much. What even is all of that? Another blob? And more nonsense going on here. Chart warrior. More things. We're back to picking up stuff here. Ask Swin stuffs. Can't even pick up everything because I'm full again. See all of that? Ugh. Bubble is down. More vultures too. So much Graustein. Again. Man, this is gonna be a fetch mission here. Drop that here, so we are going to get that to the warehouse. Drop that here. 10 Askswin tails. Like, whoa, there is so many stuff going on here. We killed so many things here. Look at that. Look at that. That is just bonker doodles. I don't have the slightest idea about where we want to be building things in the Ashlands. I have not yet decided what we're gonna be doing there. But I do know we cannot go on without picking up everything first and emptying out the box, because vultures. Okay, do we have everything here now? More proustite. Chart warrior again. Ashwood. Charred bones. Okay, I think now we got everything here, and there is another fortress over there. That is okay. Gonna take that home real quick. Drop it off, and we don't need that many charred bones. We can leave that lying around here. Okay. So now we're gonna pick up all of that. We don't need that. We cannot carry around that many stones. We cannot. We have to leave some of those here too. I need to find a place a little bit closer. To that fortress, so we can go and find some bloodstones in there, hopefully. Okay, so we're gonna take that with us, and that, and that. Boom, got everything here now. Should be doing some picking up of ashwood too, probably, but for now we are going to see if we can make our way to that fortress there. There is a lot of guys around here again. That is a Morgan over there. We are not having fun here. Yeah, fantastic. Everything spawned in again here. Nasty. Real nasty. And a bone maw too. Not getting ahead. Not getting ahead at all. Okay, we are back to level 1. We've got to kill that bone maw there. We've got to try and keep safe while we are doing so. We might want to have some things on here. Oh boy. Shoot. The mayhem, the constant mayhem here. See if we can get us a trophy from that one. Not really, but I'm okay with that. Gonna get that. We are cooking. Okay. I do not want that to burn up with that fire next to it. So, gonna put it over here. This is... Yeah, we are back to picking up stuff and... getting things. I think we're gonna leave that portal here for a second and first get all of the nonsense destroyed. Go and see what else is there. That's the start one. Ooh, bubble is up. No. I don't want to. I don't want to fight a Valkyrie right now. Shoot. Getting ahead in the Ashlands is a real chore. Okay, we are going to get all of that stuff here sorted. Some of that and some of that. Many things. Wood. More stones. More of that. Okay, we have too much here. We're gonna get that over to the warehouse. Okay, that's all of those, and then we're gonna bring that. Greystone. Man, we're gonna need a third box for all the greystone. What is going on here? That. Seeker meat. Berries. Mushrooms. Produce seeker meat. Okay. No room in inventory. Oh, so much greystone. Gonna build a palace. And then when we get back to the Ashlands, we're going to have to fight a Valkyrie again. I have been fighting so many Valkyries. Can't even. I have to drop off some of that because I cannot move anymore. Yeah, that here is full too. I'm gonna rename that for warehouse for a spell to get things over there. I think we can throw out the gray stone now, from now on. We do have 2.5 boxes of gray stone. Don't have to gather any more of that. Okay, I think we've got everything here. And we've got all of the trophies too, I think. Yes, we got all of them here. Bone maw. We need... There is something to be done here still. What is this? I don't know. Okay, let's get to bed. I'm so not looking forward to fighting that Valkyrie. Maybe we are going to be doing that on a fresh feast and not right now. Gonna have a break. Gonna be right back. Okay. Let's sleep. We are going to the plains with cheap food. Do more smeltering. Because that Valkyrie I want to face with the most life I can have. There is only 2 in that feast anymore. So we're gonna have to make more feasts going forward. So we're gonna go with that and that, and we're gonna make more seeker aspect. What is needed for that? That and that. That is gonna be a little and that. Seeker aspect. Okay. That and that goes in here again. And that goes in here. I have to bring some from the warehouse. It's not like we do not have any. But now back to the plains we go. And do some smeltering. We need to reduce the sheer amount of ores in our boxes there. So many things. Okay, 10 of those and 10 of those. And then those. We have 4, yes? Okay. And some coal. Now we are getting somewhere with reducing the load. Found so much scrap bronze in those fortresses. And while we are at it, we can also get 10 of those in there to get those smeltered up. Okay. Reached the portal. At least I reached the portal. Not gonna be able to reach the portal again. I think we do need to go find us some more Yggdrasil wood too. I think we are a little short on Yggdrasil wood, and we don't know what's going on in the deep north, if we're gonna need it there, or if there is going to be some extra. Okay, move that over one. So we can have all of that here, and we're gonna move that over one too, because we're gonna have a lot of silver going forward. Maybe we repair everything here. Okay, let's have a look at the map. If there is some... There is mountain number 7. There is the smoldering tomb. That is all plains here and forest there. Number 1, we ran all of that already. 14. We could hope for something here, so we're gonna go for number 14 for a bit, I think. And see if we can find something there. Because we are still on the hunt for another bear trophy and another wild trophy. And let's see. We could take that with us and put it up somewhere else. Because we do want to find meadows. We have to go this way. That is all swampy swamp down there. That is quite a big swamp too. Gonna go like that, so we get that on our map. We don't have any further need for copper or bronze. That looks a lot like plains here. There is nothing new in the plains though. We are on the hunt for some meadows, please. Gonna take the ice though. Some logs, some more planes. Don't need any more logs things. This is not looking like we are finding any meadows here. Just a whole lot of plains. And then more plains. And even more plains. Okay. No meadows to be had around these parts. Also, there is a new location, a very rare location. Oh, there is a little bit of meadows. A very, very low, rare location. Ooh. In the forest, where you can obviously find some place where a lot of Rockies are gathered. And like there is 22 Rockies to be found in this location. And it's very rare. It's only like 5 times on a whole map, and I don't even know if we can find it on this old map. So we're gonna try, but I don't think we're gonna stand much chance here. Yeah. That is... I ran across it in trophy hunt that we played, and then I found that special location in that trophy hunt. But it's really rare. It's like 5 times per map. So we might not be able to really find it in this run. Okay, we've got all of that here explored. Now where to? Yeah. Cannot do much here anymore. Might want to probably place that portal close to that swamp in case we do need to go to the swamp again. And there is a lot of burial chambers around these parts. I think we are going to place it up there on that ledge there. This seems to be a pretty good place for the portal here. Okay, number 14 was not very helpful. Gonna go back to the plains and do more smeltering then. First we gotta empty out our inventory here. Got some of that. And that. Woohoo. That. That. Meat. And some trophies. Back to the plains we jump. Get the smeltering done. So I think going forward we are trying to alternate a little bit between old feast days and new feast days and try to do chores on the low days and go to the ashlands with more health on the good days. That might mean we get more mobs because things are going to be respawning, but the respawn rate in the plains is completely bunkerdoodles anyway, so not gonna do much difference. So those 10 and then 10 of those. We should now be able to get those in here. Okay, so we got 4 that left. I'm gonna put that in here and gonna get that. Nice. And we're gonna get 10 of those. Oh, very good. We can move the floor metal over here now too. Okay, so now we've got all of that going. That is a lot of metal. Okay. How's our windmill doing? No, it's not done. Okay. We should be doing some fishing too. We do need some sea serpent, but I have not even found out where our boat is. I have to go see where the boat is. Okay. This is gonna be awkward. Let me see. Do we have a boat marker, and if so, where? Do we have a boat portal, and if so, where? And why is that here? I don't think that there is something there. It's not looking like it. Can we see down there if there is a boat portal somewhere? Let me see, what do we have here? That's the traders. Oh, that's the back portals, back home portals. That's the up portal, that's traders, lift, sap. Let's try boat. That looks like we don't have a boat anywhere out in the world. Okay. Maybe we should have a boat somewhere in the world. And if so, then where? That is where we are living, and we should be removing all of that. There seems to be some forest here. We have run all of that. We might pick up our boat and try and see what's here. Eventually. Hill deer. We could go and see what's here. That is a biggish swamp here, and there is 22. There is probably some forest here too. Eventually, some meadows. We could take the number 10 portal and go over here too. Okay. I don't know. Next day we are going back to the Ashlands, that for sure. We do need to refill our meat things here. Oh, we do need to make more Ratatosk. Is there in the box? No Ratatosk. So we need the cured hamstring and honey and that. Okay. Get that going while we are sleeping. We're gonna have another short break here for me to drink and stretch my legs, and then we go back to the Ashlands. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, we sleep. Maybe we should be trying to use the Jotunbane to fell some trees. I never tried that. Just because I saw it dripping on the wall. But for now, we're gonna go eat good food and go back to the Ashlands and see what we can kill there. We have to make more food. Let's have a look at what is needed for that. Unbaked pecan pie. While our HP goes up, we are going to do some preparing here. I'm not gonna bake that right now, but we're gonna prepare some. Of course, we did not get any things here. Okay. Gonna put that in here so we can cook that. And now our HP is up and we can go. Okay, we're gonna try to be careful and not get killed by that Valkyrie there. Maybe it's gone. No, it's still there. We do... probably not want to trigger that one. Maybe we'll leave that here. We have an ash storm here, which is bad. If we leave that here, it might be dead. Let's rename that for 31. We might lose that one due to the ash storm. Okay, I think that thing is triggered on us. And as long as we don't have any other nonsense going on here, might as well try and get that thing out of the way. While we can. Shoot. There is a lot of stuff going on again. Short marksman. Valkyrie. Shooting fire on us. Got out of the way right on time. Don't want to do that with a... Oh. Ooh, no, we don't want to be here. We got everything and your mother here again. Burning vultures and a Valkyrie and everything. I'm not having fun. And we do need to be careful because there is a Morgan around the other side too. Die already. Okay, that was the Valkyrie. Now we've got to do something about all the other mobs. Our portal is broken. Gotta pick that up real quick because I don't want that to burn up in flames. That was a lot of doing here again. Okay, we've got the Valkyrie out of the way. There is another bone maw in the water somewhere. And of course, more vultures, because why not? And the Morgan, duh. Oh my gosh. We are not having fun here. At all. Trying to get out of the way here. It's a small wonder that our portal is still standing, our workbench is still standing. I need my bubble back. Okay. Ah, du hast mich erschreckt. Excuse me. My husband came ask me something. Man, can that Morgan die, please? This is really annoying. Finally. Oh my gosh, that was some doing. Now we need our pocket portal back again. And then we gotta do the same thing all over. We gotta pick up everything that is here and go back home because it's getting late. Shoot. This is not working out here. I think we do need another box here, just to store all of that. Whew. Well, we can use the coal. Look at that. So much stuff. And I don't have the slightest idea where that Valkyrie died. There should be stuff laying around here from the Valkyrie too. I hope that thing does not respawn quickly, because there is still a bone maw out there somewhere. Okay, we need another box. Or two. Can't even pick up everything here. We are not gonna be keeping the Graustein or the bones, but we are gonna pick up everything around here, because I do want resin and ash wood and coal and all of that stuff. No need for that. That bone maw is over there, and we got stuff coming again here. Where did that Valkyrie die? Oh, here. We got the feathers. Good. And another blob. And an ask Sven. That's asking for trouble. Oof. That got me good. Oh, yeah. Ah, now I know what's going on here. We've got one of those there. Did not... And another Morgan? No, please. Don't have that thing aggroed on me, please. I don't need that. Yeah, that is where all our trouble come from. We can hope that those vines will destroy that thing when things spawn there. We don't need that one. Not getting anywhere here. Oh my. Where is that one? There is something shooting at my stuff here. Okay, we have to get out of here. That is just too much here. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All of that jazz. Killing a Valkyrie and then we get to work all day long and not getting any closer to doing anything meaningful here. Okay, we've got more food. We don't have, we cannot lose that. That is the pocket portal. More here. And more there. Let's try and see if we can get some more stuff out of there before we fail. Get all of the interesting stuff and leave all of the not so interesting stuff. Okay, good. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. That was a long fight. Okay, now we are back to going to bed, and then we are going to be doing more Ashland stuff, I think, because ultimately need to somehow get to that fortress. Look at all of those, and we already put some in the warehouse because it was way too much. Okay, one more night of sleeping, one more good food. Do we have one more, or do we have to cook? We have one more, okay. And then we do have to bake more food. Okay, Let's do another break and we come back and sleep, and then one more day of ash landing. Okay. We have to get that spawner out of the way, and maybe from that side we can reach that fortress and circumvent that Morgan that is on the other side there. I hope. One can always hope. Okay, we've got our pocket portal. We're gonna rename that other one 31. There should be some wood over there. Got a lot of ash wood here. Good food. Bubble. We need to go to the meadows anyways, because we do want to find some more of those what's it called? Viking graves, that ship thingies that have the shape of a ship and is made the outline of stones, because we do want to find the wooden weapon there. And there is so many glitters here. Should be picking up the glitters while we can. While we can see where it's glittering. And throw out everything we don't want. And we should bring some wood. We should rename that for 31. Do we have another ash storm here? Like, what is going on here? This is just bonkers. What is that now? Another warrior. And more Valkyries too, I guess. Well, hopefully no Valkyries. Oh, our portal is burning. Man. Okay, let's get all of the stuff in here that we don't need. And we need to pick up some wood. Even more bones. Okay. Now we're gonna try and get that thing out of the way here. Mother asks when. And more things. Can that thing please break? Okay, at least the ash storm is done. Gonna get over here real quick and try to get my bubble back up. Man. Not having fun here at all. I need that spawner out of the way. Shoot. Still no having fun. Oh, the spawner is gone. Ah, that is good. I just have to deal with what else is here. Should be a little bit easier now. Okay. Gonna put a fire here to have the respawn rate a little bit reduced. That is a dangerous place here. Can we put our portal in here? That is a good idea, I think. Okay, now we are up here and we can see things from up here. It's still a way to go to the other side there. But I think it might be a good call to get my portal in here somewhere. Oh my, we don't have a pocket of blob? Okay, blob again. And a Morgan. Shoot. And it is aggroed on us. Really don't want to. Now we maneuvered ourselves into a bad position too. Okay. Blobs. Can you please just explode? Okay. How? Why? Now our boxes are burning here. Okay. We are not getting anywhere here. At all. We keep running back and forth and not getting anywhere here. Look at all of that jazz. So many things. More ashwood. Okay. That is still burning here. That is still good. That is still good too. We have a organ there somewhere. And yeah, and we got a Valkyrie too. A Morgan and a Valkyrie right over there. Shoot! So, and if we try to go to the other side here and reach that from the other side, there is a Morgan too. So, what we're gonna try to do, I think, is we're gonna pick up things best we can. And get the things home that we can get home. We don't need that. I'm really reluctant to leave the pocket portal here because it might just burn up with the box. So we're gonna drop off all of that here and put the pocket portal here for now and try to get as much out of that box, out of that boxes as we can. And then we will have to do some more Valkyrie killing. We don't need that. Gonna drop that. We don't need that many stones. 10 should be enough. And there's still a bone maw out there that we should be killing. So probably the stones go over there. Okay, nothing here. Really can't get a foot on the floor there. More rudder tusk. We're gonna have to refill things here because we used some up. Okay, that goes in here. That is our pocket portal. And then we're gonna go to the plains to do some more smeltering work, and then we're gonna end the episode there because this is so bunkerdoodles. I can't get ahead anyway. So we've got some more ash wood. Where is that stuff? Coal wood, Iggy wood, ash wood. Gonna be smeltering more things. We should get away from the coast more to have less spawns. But every time I try to get away from the coast, there is just more stuff that gets in the way of that. I need to probably get to the witch and buy more of the herbs we need for to make more things. So, gonna have that. And 10 of those. And 10 of those. Okay, got everything blubbering here. Lots of metal. Look at all of that. And our windmill is done too, so we might as well get that for more food. And we need to cook. Now please don't drop to the floor here. Okay. Could be very dangerous that we dropped all of that into the water. do want to reach that fortress, but that is proving quite difficult with all of the mobs constantly respawning there. So we got silver, and then can we leave that here for a second or two? So we can get to cooking. Is there some more in here? Yes, look at that, all of that jazz. All of that needs cooking. Grassland herbalist, that is the herbs of the hidden hills. That is needed to make the feast. Let's see what's needed for that. Where is that feast? Swamp picnic, mushroom galore. So we need Yggdrasil porridge and fried seeker meat. We gotta fry some seeker meat and we need Yggdrasil porridge. What is needed for that Yggdrasil porridge stuff? Barley, sap and royal jelly. Barley, sap and royal jelly. Do we have sap here? Yes. Yggdrasil porridge. Gonna have 3 to be making more of that in the future. Put that in here. And then we gotta go to the other side to fry up the seeker meat. Okay, we've got the Yggdrasil pudding. And Mist Hair Supreme too. We do have Mist Hair Supreme. That is good. If we go and fry up that, will our pecan pie burn? Ah, I managed to be back in time. Do we have some? Yes, we do. That is cool. We're gonna run there again and pick up the seeker meat. Come on, fry up. This is taking forever. We might be burning. Okay. Up. Got it. Okay, oof, that was on time. Okay, that. And... wait, where did I put the Yggdrasil pudding now? Oh, over here. That needs to go in here, and then that. And we're gonna have the feast made. Oh wait, we need the herbs. that. Okay. So that is that. That goes here, that goes there, and that can go here. Okay, now we are stocked up on that food. And we're gonna put the stones in here. Repair everything. Gonna have to make some marinated greens in the next episode. But for now, I think we are done with this episode here. And we are going to be back for more Ashlands in the next episode. So, if you like this episode, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my content, please consider subscribing and ring the bell so you get notified when I upload new content. We do 2 live streams a week and 2 new videos a week, so there is plenty to be watching. With that, I bid you a good night, and we are going to be back with new shenanigans in the 10th world real soon. Bye!